Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a very special video. We find ourselves in Oakland, California, and the reason we're here is because I'm gonna be giving you a behind the scenes on how we export our coffee from Nicaragua, and then we get it here into the Bay Area and we get it roasted and shipped directly to your home. So you're gonna get to see the whole process, and actually you're gonna get to meet the owners of the roastery that we work with, who is Proyecto Diaz, and they have an amazing story too. So it's gonna be a really nice behind the scene video. Our coffee story starts a few years ago. As a family, we've been working in Nicaragua to rebuild my family's coffee farm. A property that we inherited after my dad and grandma passed away. And before they passed, we made a promise that we were gonna keep the farm alive. Since then, we've been fixing the facilities, planting coffee, and building relationships. Harvest season for Nicaragua usually runs from December to April, and this year we finished around March, and we got all the coffee exported out of our farm into the States. So what you guys are seeing here is footage of us working hard in Nicaragua. Now, getting the coffee out of Nicaragua was one stage, but getting the coffee roasted and shipped to your home is a whole different story. This is why we're here at this roastery at my friend's, Proyecto Diaz, to check out his story and how we get our coffee shipped to you guys. This is Mr. Fernando, the owner of Proyecto Diaz, along with his wife Hannah and his dad, who's been running this crew for a very long time. All right, guys, this is exciting. Check this out. So this bad boy here is directly from the farm. This bag is from the previous harvest, but it's still really fresh because all our bags are sealed with an EcoTac bag inside, meaning it preserves the freshness. But most importantly, on top right here, we got this year's harvest. So this is the most recent harvest that just arrived in the States not too long ago, and it's waiting to be consumed. It's waiting for you guys to order, actually. So first we need to go through this though, because we always wanna use up what we have to keep the inventory fresh, and that way you always have a good cup of coffee. So exciting stuff. It's been a lot of hard work at the farm, but as you can see that as a consumer yourself, where you drink your coffee from matters, because we're keeping afloat thanks to you guys, and hopefully in the future we can have other farmers from Nicaragua who need access to market also be able to sell coffee and have a good paying wage over in Nicaragua. But yeah, super excited, really happy. So we're about to dig into our crop, and it's gonna be amazing. Check it out. This is where the green coffee is stored for max freshness. And so we're gonna start roasting right now some of this crop here. And you guys are gonna get to see the whole process basically from the start of the roastery to the end of the roasted bag. And I'm pretty excited to show you guys here. And it's amazing we're doing it in this roastery here because their mission also lines up with our mission, and it's basically doing good with coffee, you know? So let's go ahead and dive right in. First order of business is to weigh the coffee. You wanna make sure you have enough coffee to fill up your roaster. Now, this coffee is actually gonna lose weight during the roasting process because it's extracting water and moisture. The roasting process itself, it's an art form. You have to make sure you know what you're doing because this is where you can pull out the max flavors of the coffee. If you mess up your roast, it's not gonna taste good at the end, but if you know your coffee and how to roast, you're gonna develop those delicious flavors. For those of you wondering how we get our coffee roasted and shipped to your home from the farm, this is the man right here, Fernando. Fernando, you wanna tell us a little bit what you guys are about here?
Yeah, definitely. So what we do here is we roast coffee, right? But why do we roast coffee? We come from a coffee producing family. We've been doing it for over 100 years. And so we really wanted to continue our own legacy going and also legacies of other producers in the coffee world. And so Elton and I met a few years ago. He was just about to start taking over his family's coffee farm. And I was about probably like 5 years into the business. And I really was looking for other direct trade partners that had that same vision, that had that same mission. And so I was like, perfect fit. We started roasting his coffee, buying his coffee, and then roasting it to then sell to our wholesale customers across the Bay Area, across the country. And then just about 2-3 years ago, he's like, hey, I'm gonna move back home to Nicaragua and I'm gonna go 110%. And like, hey, also, can you start roasting coffee for me under my brand as well? And so I was like, yeah, heck yeah, perfect fit. So now we are one small piece in the bigger piece of what Immense Coffee Movement is, where he's the producer, we just happen to roast the coffee, and then he's then also marketing and getting the story out and the mission out to all you YouTube followers and other followers that are following via social media.
Thank you, thank you. So when you taste the roast and it tastes amazing, this is the man behind it, and this whole crew here, his dad, his wife, and everyone that works with him. So definitely appreciate Fernando. You have a cafe here, right? You want to tell them where your cafe is at if they want to come try your coffee?
Yeah, definitely. So we're located in West Oakland. It's over on 1416 20th Street. We're gonna have Elton's Coffee, Yasin Bey,
nice.
Going on espresso for a few months for the end of the year. So just come check it out as a single origin espresso.
And you can get coffee from your farm too, right? Directly?
Yeah, you can get coffee from our farm too over there.
Perfect.
And so, yeah, it'll be great.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Don't worry, the coffee was still roasting while we were chatting it up with Fernando. His dad had it handled. He let me take a whiff and it smelled delicious. Let me tell you, there's no better smell than freshly roasted coffee. There's nothing like it. It always blows my mind to think about how many hands touch your coffee bean before you drink it. At the end of the day, coffee is really people. So this is amazing that this channel has grown and you guys are buying coffee from us because you're allowing us to continue on growing, telling the story. In the future, we hope to expand with other farmers. All right, time to brew some coffee here.
Yeah, so right now we're gonna dial it in. We haven't really played around too much with this coffee, meaning your coffee, the Yasin Bey.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna see how it goes. Everything's measured out. We wanna dial it in, make sure it's perfect.
So is this a double shot or a single?
This is gonna be a double shot.
Double.
So we do everything double. So everything like double is like essentially like in terms of grams, it's like anywhere from 28 above.
So this, believe it or not, is my first time actually trying my coffee as an espresso. Usually I just do a pour over here. So let's try it out. Ooh, that is good. It has a sweet flavor to it. It's nutty. Fernando's saying it tastes like almonds a little bit.
Almond butter with a little honey.
But the machine needs to be calibrated, so potentially we can even get better flavors out of this. But this tastes good. Courtney, you have a treat. You're gonna get to try our coffee and espresso.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah, have you never tried it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the first time. So
Is it the light roast version or the medium roast?
This is like light.
yeah.
I'm
So we're
super
good. Get her
excited.
opinion.
That way we don't like change any variables. Everything stays consistent across the board.
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay. Cheers. All right, you guys try it.
It's very delicious. I can taste a lot of. It's so yummy. Yeah.
It's good, huh? What kind of what do you taste there, Hannah?
I feel like I taste like a cantaloupe, maybe like the fake juicy blackberry.
Nice. Damn, you're getting a lot of flavors.
What else, babe? And maybe
Yeah,
like
we got like very sweet.
mandarin or tangerine or
Yeah.
something like that.
We got like it was very sweet, well balanced.
I really get citrusy, acidic.
Yeah.
I don't get super sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Interesting.
Yeah, but I do get that blackberry flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's awesome. Then again, if you guys want to try this, go check out their cafe here in the Bay Area, and they'll have it on Nespresso there.
Starting soon.
Soon, coming to a movie theater near you. Looking back, it is crazy to see our journey from 2 years ago when I quit my corporate job in the US and I decided to bike to Nicaragua to go rebuild my family's coffee farm. We made a lot of progress so far, and I am so happy that we get to offer our coffee online for you guys to buy. And if you want to try our coffee, click on the link on the comment section and we'll freshly roast it, as you see here, by some amazing people. And you're gonna fuel this dream for us to keep making content and keeping the dream alive. Cheers and blessings. We'll see you on next week's video. It is your Coffee Familia signing off.